It wasn't an ordinary morning for fishermen along the Hudson River, as sailors aboard 3 U.S. Navy ships and 2 Coast Guard cutters sailed by at attention up the Narrows.
All hands are on deck today as nearly 1,500 sailors make their way into New York Harbor to begin Fleet Week.
Budget cuts demanded Fleet Week go on hold for 2013, but anchors are away this year with a week full of military demonstrations, tours of ships, musical performances, and competitions. The Memorial Day commemoration is the highlight of the week's festivities. There is the performance of taps and a military aircraft flyover in honor of those who lost their lives in service to the United States. I spoke with Father Mulqueen, a retired Navy chaplain. Father Mulqueen spent 20 years aboard carriers and at a post in Arlington Cemetery. There he learned Memorial Day should be revered every day.
Every Mass is a Memorial Day Mass. Rather than speak of Memorial Day, I would describe the 3 years I spent as a chaplain, a Catholic Navy chaplain at Arlington National Cemetery. Not just Memorial Day, but the whole 3 years.
Each Memorial Day, Father Mulqueen remembers his time at Arlington, but also of the great men he once knew.
A warrant officer, a Marine warrant officer, who was detached and he was going home, and he said, "Father, I'm going home tomorrow. Would you say a Latin Mass for me?" So I went up outside his hooch on a big crate, and the two of us together, I celebrated Mass in Latin, and he answered the response. He must have been an altar boy or something when he was back in Boston, and he didn't make it. His plane out of Da Nang got shot down and so on.
Father Mulqueen urges Catholics to remember Memorial Day not just as a federal holiday, but as a sacred observance.
I think that they ought to walk around the cemetery. They walk around Arlington Cemetery, and they ought to read the different graves.
For Currents, I'm Michelle Powers.